All right, sit down. I hear like y'all yelling out stuff. Y'all put your hands together for Tiffany King! Oh!
Let's do this. There's a black man, but I'm like, aha, aha. White woman could dance. How y'all doing? I'm super excited. You look super uncomfortable. You're like the only white dude in here. He's like, oh my God. Let's make sure he doesn't have a gun, guys. Did y'all check him? No mass shootings up in here tonight, please. Especially after getting that vaccine. Damn, I've been through that. I'm super excited to be here. I'm trying to, ladies, you can relate to this, I'm trying to like look cuter, you know what I mean? Like put on makeup and put on cute outfits. I've been going through a lot of struggle. My ex is always taking me to court. Yes, I hate it so much. And I feel like I want to help. Like you look younger, like you still get a period. Like I want to help the younger girls out there and I want to tell y'all and give you advice, you know? Make sure you don't have a crazy baby daddy. Seriously. Just do not do it to yourself, okay? But if you have to, make sure he's black because black men don't like going to court. Or Latino, you know what I mean? Because if Roberto doesn't have his papers, no, está bien, you can take the baby, está bien conmigo. No tengo mis papeles, no me importa nomás, no quiero. I was with a rich white dude from New Jersey where they bury the women in holes. She talks back, you just bury her in a hole. Connecticut, they poison the women, right? Because they got all the money in the Blazers. I don't know. I thought long and hard about all the mistakes I made with that whole situation because he's got 2 houses and 2 cars, and me and our daughter, we're in a 1-bedroom apartment, right? I thought seriously about setting his houses on fire. I really did. I did, but I would not do that. That's crazy because he has cameras everywhere. No way I'm gonna get away with that, right? No. I mean, I think the biggest mistake I made in the divorce, this is more advice, unsolicited, is that I'm a good Christian woman. Like, I believe in Jesus, I believe in Buddha, I believe in it all. I believe we're all aliens, you know what I mean? Literally, like, this is what I think. I think that out in outer space, there's all these different planets. There's a planet for black people, a planet for Mexicans, a planet for white people, a planet for Asians, where they're not allowed to drive. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Blowjobs on that planet are amazing, ladies. Just kidding. There's all these different planets, right? And what I think happened is God was up in outer space and he was smoking weed with Buddha and he was like, I wonder what would happen if we put them all on one planet and call it Earth. And then he got munchies, he went and ate his Cheetos and he came back and he's like, oh shit, this isn't working out, what? So I'm a mother. Any moms? Where the moms at? Right? Single mom, yes, we're amazing, right? I love it. I love being a mom. My daughter's like my best friend. She keeps me in check, you know? We went through a lot together. We like bonded. I remember when we had moved across the country for her dad, right? 2 months later, he kicked us out, took our only vehicle, drove her down to Property Brothers, right? And I was on a bike in Philly singing, as I look back over my life and I think things over, I can truly say that I am blessed. I got a testimony. Where's my black people? Testimony, yes. I was in an all-black gospel choir, thank you. I sing that song, the white people are like, what's a testimony? Like, white people don't have testimonies, they have confirmations. Hi, this is Sharon. You're really, really busy? Okay, yeah, I don't want to be a bother. I just wanted to know, can we have the table in the very front with the little purple yellow flowers? Is that available? Okay, I need to speak to the manager, please. I'm giving you -4 on Yelp. It's funny, my daughter the other day, she's like, Mom, you should leave my dad a bad Yelp review. I was like, I wish I could. There's no way to do that. Anyways, my point is we bonded. That's why she's my best friend. We went through so much together. I remember when he first left, she was like 2.5. We were both heartbroken, devastated. And I'm actually trying to give her a bath that night. And she's like, Mommy, I don't want you. You're a bad person. I want my dad. And I said, you know what? We don't even know if that's your real dad. Get your ass in the basket. I'm about to waterboard the shit out of you, right? 1, 2. I'm the only one getting away with being a little bitch, you know? Only one bitch in this house, right? That's why your daddy kicked me out, yeah. Like, I feel like my husband just started turning me more into the woman I always wanted to be when he left, because I always want to learn how to sing the blues. I'll say, yeah, baby, how you gonna do this to me? Yeah. I said I thought I was your woman, but you messed up. Yeah, you messed up. You messed up. You messed up. You messed up. Oh, sorry. Right, I lost my shit when he left me. I did. It's funny because I didn't know what I was getting into. Have you guys ever heard of a town called Wayne outside of Philadelphia? It's on the main line. A whole bunch of rich white people. Have you guys ever seen Get Out? That's what it was. I was talking to the gardener. I was like, hola, ¿cómo estás? They're like, oh, ahí está loca, what? Because nobody even talks to anybody, right? They're all wearing like penny loafers. And here's the thing, girls. I might have said I wanted a divorce, okay? I did. But ladies, we say shit we don't mean all the time, right? You're hormonal, period, whatever. You say shit you don't mean. You know, it turns out I was playing Texas Hold'em with my marriage with a bad hand, and he fucking called me. He's like, oh, you want a divorce? Get out. I got out of the house, and I was like, well, I guess I can finally fuck a black dude like I've been wanting for all these years. Y'all already knew. Come on now, when I was like, And my mama's Latina, okay? Don't play. She's one of those snobby Latinas, though. She'll be like, I am not Mexican, I am Spanish. I'm like, Mom, your dad lives in Mexico City and you have a mustache. You are Mexican, deal with it, okay? I don't know, I mean, I think I'm at this point in my life, though. I'm gonna be 42. The other girl, I'm older than you. What? I got it, I'm gonna give you some advice, young lady. No, I'm just kidding. I'm older, 42, and I think I'm in this point in my life where I also feel like I can't be friends with other people who aren't parents. Because I was such an asshole before I had my daughter. I really was. And since I had my daughter, I'm a little bit less of an asshole. You know what I mean? You know, I feel like I go to LA, I do shows, I'll be like, where's all the moms? There's like dead silence. I'm like, where's all the abortions? They're like, oh my God, girl, yeah! Just took all my morning after pills yesterday, what? I mean, I just feel like it's becoming trendy to get an abortion, you know? And I'm not judging, I'm really not. Like my daughter, look, I went to the abortion clinic. I did. It just turns out it's closed on Sunday, so now I have an 8-year-old. You know what I mean? You guys can laugh, come on. You know it's bad when the Latinos are getting abortions, come on now. I saw like 20 Latina chicks outside the Planned Parenthood. I was like, oh my God, what? No menudo and tamales for little Roberto, because he's not even gonna exist. I just feel like these young girls need to have the future assholes that would make them less of an asshole. Have the baby, let it come out, and let it tell you to stop taking so many fucking selfies. Come on. Thank you. You're like killing your own spirit. What's wrong with me? And I'm guilty as a mother, trust me. Sometimes I'm taking a picture of my daughter and she's like, Mom, you just need to be in the moment. I'm like, look, since COVID hit, you've been seeing your dad more. I miss you. I'm not used to you being gone. She's like, well, then you need therapy. I'm like, damn. Right? She keeps a check. She keeps, I fart. She's like, that's why you don't have a boyfriend, Mom. I'm like, bitch, we're at home. Come on now. It's not like I'm doing it in public. You know what I mean? She keeps me in check. And sometimes I get jealous when I see those moms that are very like calm. Did you just get an abortion? She's like, oh God, I should have kept it. I'm just kidding. Her face, she's like, oh man, it'd be 2 now. No. I feel like there's these moms out here that are, the moms that look really calm and perfect. Usually the white women with blonde hair, they're just like, I think you do this because they have a nanny 24/7, and then every now and then they go out into the real world with their kid and they have all this patience because they pay some Latina woman to really deal with the hard stuff. I remember yelling at my kid in New York one time, and this white woman was like, I was like, bitch, you better fucking back off, because I know fucking Muay Thai. You don't know the shit we've been through. I gotta keep her in check. No, but I wish I could be more calm. I get anxiety, I get worried. I remember one night we had to go recover at my parents' house in Texas, okay? So we were staying there for a few months because we were financially devastated. And she was real scared because, she thought she saw a ghost. Instead of being like, oh, honey, it's fine, don't worry, I love you, and God loves you. I was like, what, did you see it in the laundry room? Because I felt some negative dark energy over there, and I ran out of her room. She's like, Mom, where are you going? I was like, I'm gonna get some sage. I'm gonna sage the fuck out of this house in the name of Jesus. Only the Most Highest are good allowed in this house. Everybody else, you better get on out. I started clapping, to break the spirit. Like, you gotta clap. That's why in churches you got good energy. Break that energy, get your aura going. Woo. Okay, so I'll be real. The other thing is I'm a psychic medium on the side, okay? That's why I know about Sade. Thank you, yes. That means I use the aluminum-free deodorant and the fluoride-free toothpaste, so I stink and my teeth are yellow, but I know stuff. I'm not letting the government mess with my third eye. Thank you. You can smoke some weed if you want to blast open even more. Meditate on weed. I fucking had a white triangle pass through me. Yes. I felt God, you know? But I think it's funny how it's usually the men that don't believe in all that. You guys are usually the skeptics. I'm like, but you guys think that taking a shower washes away cheating. I don't have herpes. Power of water. Shh. You guys that give yourself your own little personal baptism. In the name of Jesus, I have been cleansed. Well, usually depending on the audience, there's a lot of awkward silences. She's like, you take a lot of fucking showers. The guy's like, I'm gonna go. This bitch ain't funny. I wanna go home and take a shower. Now, I think the saving grace, you know, through everything, from getting my heart broken into 1,000 million pieces while simultaneously being legally oppressed by my ex-husband's millionaire uncle out in Villanova University worth $500 million, is that I have my daughter during times that, you know, he didn't have her. He was gone. He missed out on all these wonderful moments. That's his loss. You know what I mean? Like, I'm winning. I've been winning. She's everything to me. The thing with kids is, though, they will keep you in check and they say anything, right? No filter. No filter. Okay, and I have to preface this by telling y'all that we call this like our Nana area. So she was in kindergarten. She came home from school, and I was like, hey, sweetie, how was school today? And she goes, it was really good, Mommy. I told all my friends at school that one day their Nana is going to have a lot of hair on it, just like yours. Oh my, right? I was like, oh my God. So I went to school the next day to take her to kindergarten. Her little friend Mia comes up and she goes, hi, Zara's mom. Zara told me you have a lot of hair down there. I said, I do. It's like a tarantula. It's gonna get you. Like, Mia, do you want to get your rich mom to pay for fucking waxes? Because I can't afford them. No, her mom actually pulled her away, and we quit having playdates with Mia after that. No. And then one morning, I remember I was drinking coffee. Any coffee drinkers in here? Oh my God, you did not, thank you. You don't want to talk to me until I've had my coffee. I'm like, no, So I was having my coffee, taking in the moment with my daughter, and out of nowhere, she's like, Mommy, what's cremation? Right? And I was like, that's when they take a dead person's body and they burn it into ashes. She goes, really? I was like, yeah. I said, and I started thinking out loud. I was like, I think I want to be cremated. She's like, you do, Mom? I was like, yeah, and I want you to take my ashes and spread them near Pismo Beach and Lake Tahoe, and whatever's left over, I want you to put in your dad's coffee grind so he has to drink me for a cup of coffee. I know, and her eyes went like this, and then I felt really bad, like, oh my God, I'm a bad mom. But then she started laughing. I was like, oh my God, she got the joke, right? So all morning she was like, say it again, Mom. I kept saying it. I took her to kindergarten. She's like, tell Mrs. Goforth. I was like, shut the fuck up. That bitch is white. She will definitely call CPS on me. It's like bad enough all the moms think I'm a stripper because I got 12 tattoos. Like, they make preconceived notions. And here's the thing. Anybody with tattoos in here? Yes? I love my tattoos. They tell the story of my life. You know, each one has a special meaning, you know? There's only one where I'm like, oh my God, what am I gonna tell my daughter? And that is my tramp stamp. Yes. I have a Black Panther right above my ass crack because it was, I know. It was the only thing big enough and cheap enough that I could find to cover up the name Miguel. I know. And both my ex-husbands were like, I could still see Miguel. I'm like, I was like, that means you're not focusing on the right thing, motherfucker. You ain't doing it right. If you're still seeing Miguel, then you need to get a little swing in the, you know what I'm saying? I feel like some people don't ever believe me when I tell them, so I'm gonna show y'all my Black Panther. Here we go, boom. It's beautiful. Okay, calm down, guys. Okay. It's just a tattoo. Here we go. Boom, Black Panther. Y'all see it? Thank you. I already figured out what I'm going to tell her. I'm going to be like, you know what, sweetheart, there was an Academy Award nominated movie, really, really good, Wakanda Forever. So are there anybody else in here who's been divorced? Anybody? Really? Damn. That's because it's all fucking Mexicans and Latinos. You're like, I can't afford that shit. Or the black people, they're like, we just leave each other. We're like, no divorce. White people make it complicated, right, with the papers, or white men, I feel like. Here's the thing, I don't hate white dudes, I really don't. I don't. I feel like we need white men. Without them, we wouldn't have judges. We wouldn't have police officers. And we wouldn't have serial killers. Thank you, white men. You're helping with the overpopulation, right? No? Nobody wants to laugh at that, because it's only one white dude. Come on, guys. It's fine. Fuck y'all. I'm just kidding. Just because y'all got to write the freaking Constitution. That's what needs to happen. A whole brand new Constitution written by black women, single moms, and black dudes. And the white dudes, you can come in and maybe edit and do like the capital letters and the periods and the exclamation marks. We're writing all the rest. Thank you? No? Okay, cool. Oh. I wanted to give you guys more advice about divorce. I don't know where to start with that, though. I mean, for me and my daughter, it's like we're best friends. We keep each other grounded. And when the divorce hit, we were financially devastated. We had to go back to live with my parents in Texas with my stepdad, who hates me. That was not fun at all, right? He hates me. I grew up with him. He always had a picture of my sister in the truck, but never me, because that's like I'm not his real kid, right? Thank you. You know, fucking stepdad's like, fuck you, dude. It's not my choice that my dad left. Like, whatever. But what was good about it, the positive, was that I started meditating and praying, using the full moons, and I realized after all these years, it's not that my stepdad hates me, it's just that I'm a constant reminder that somebody else fucked his wife. Yeah. Just walking in and out of the house like, hey dad, what's up? You're not my fucking kid. I'm like the trophy of the best sex of my mom's life, because my dad's like 6'4.5", my stepdad's like 5'8", just like towering over him like, hey dad. And if you're not laughing right now, it's because you are the stepdad. You're like, fuck that fucker. We had to fuck a lot to get pregnant with our kids. I know she had to fuck him a whole bunch. There's so much, though, that was positive out of everything, right? And then my sister ended up becoming my brother. I have a transgender brother. So I was living there. We had like a family meeting, right? I know. We had a family meeting, and my parents were like, and this is not going in your comedy routine. And I was like, yes, it fucking is. But like in my head. Because I needed a place to sleep that night. So I was like, okay, sure. I was like, this is going in there. It's funny because I remember when they told me, I was like, oh my God, this is my chance to finally be my stepdad's favorite. He can like hate his own kid now. And I realized too from all that whole thing, the whole experience, that the reason I feel like I'm funny is because my mom's really funny. You know, she's this 4'11" Latina woman, and she just says whatever she wants. You know, there's no filter. She's like, yeah, fuck you, bitch, whatever. Like Texas accent. And she called me from the hospital when my brother was getting a surgery. And she was like, hey, honey, I just wanted to let you know that everything went really, really well, and we saved them for you. And I said, saved what? Her titties, because we know you ain't got none. Ah! I was like, oh my God, because it was on FaceTime, and she was like, ah! And my brother was in the bed with the bag, like, ah! It's crazy. No, I'm happy for my brother. I have conflicted feeling about my gays. Are there any gay men in the audience? Gays? All right, hello, sweetheart. Good, all right. I have learned from my gays of 20 years, when I went home to visit, I landed at the airport, and they were supposed to pick me up, and he texted me, and he said, so like, we haven't even left yet. Do you just want to get a lift? You do not want to ask your gays to do anything that's not fabulous, right? Like gay men, they want to go dancing, they want to put on makeup with you and take pictures and selfies and whatever, but if it's not fabulous, fuck it. They're not doing it. Like my gays finally showed up at the airport after I said that there was like free blowjobs at the end of the arrival departure period. Oh, no problem, bitch, we'll be there. We'll be right there. And then I started thinking more about it. It's like, think about it. Have you ever seen, because gay men are getting married for a long time now, getting married and having kids, but have you ever seen a gay couple with a retarded kid? Never. Because they're not fabulous, right? He probably went to the orphanage and was like, wait, so like, she has like a wheelchair? She's like, okay, just like roll her in. She like rolls in on the wheelchair. That's ugly, no. Maybe he takes like Diana that has scoliosis and braces, but that doesn't work out. He's like, come on, Diana, you don't need those braces. You're just not working hard enough. Those are ugly. Cool, I offended a lot of people in here with the retarded thing. Can't say anything anymore. All right, that's my, I'm about to get off the stage. I just want to close out with something positive in case I made y'all feel uncomfortable with the retarded stuff. I mean, I'm retarded, you know what I mean? Like, I'm stupid sometimes. That's how I see the word retarded, okay? It's negotiable. I just want to say that Be thankful for where you are in this moment. Anything that's good, really take it in, because you never, ever know where you're going to be in life, right? One minute you can be up here, next minute you can be down here, right? I remember after my husband left us, we were riding a bike, I was devastated. I got to go and do a show up in New York with, you guys know the black guy from The Office and the Hot Tub Time Machine movies, Craig Robinson? Yeah, so he's a good friend of mine. I've known him for like 15 years. Just a friend of mine. Never liked him or anything, right? I go to do a show with him, and all of a sudden he started putting money in my bank account to help me with my divorce legal fees, and I was like, you know what, Craig's kind of cute. I was like, is he losing weight? I think he might be losing weight. We were on stage singing Alicia Keys, If I Ain't Got You, Baby. But instead we were singing, It Takes Two, Baby. I was like, that's right, Craig. I think you may be my girl's new stepdaddy. What? And I know you're rich and you got good credit. Guys, that's been my time. Thank you so much. Have a great show.
This has been a Funny Media Group production.